Aquarius 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. This will be a reading for the Aquarius Nation, and it may resonate with you if you happen to have relevant Aqua placements, or if you happen to be cross-watching for an Aquarius. A few things to keep in mind, Aquarius, as you listen to this reading. Because this reading is general, this automatically means that there will be things that will resonate with your story, and there will guaranteed be some things that were meant for somebody else to hear. What is not a part of your story, disregard it. Don't get distracted by those details if they don't apply to you. And if you're particularly sensitive, this might not be the video for you. So keep that in mind. Even though Aqua, I'm calling this a 7-day forecast, it's a given that not everything happens at the same time for everyone. So listen to the reading with an open mind. Sometimes it doesn't initially resonate because it hasn't had a chance to play out. So give the reading a chance to play out. For some of you, this isn't your message at all. Above all else, Aquarius Nation, please don't make any rash decisions or jump to any type of conclusions based solely on a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. With that aside, Aqua Nation, let's jump right into the messages for the Aquarius Nation. Holy Spirit, show me what you have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius. This might be a particularly sensitive week for you. Or you could possibly be speaking to someone, communicating with someone who is sensitive. Who could be a bit rejection sensitive. This could be somebody that could have a military affiliation possibly. Maybe you are in the military. Let's see what's going on, because it looks like this week, Aqua Nation, it looks like Aquarius this week, someone may be coming to you to resolve a conflict. I think somebody might be approaching you this week. Some of you might be really hyper-focused on children, because in your reading I do see a situation where this may involve children. You may particularly have children, and this whole thing about sensitivity and being triggered, there's a situation here where something might bring up a lot of emotional triggers, and there might be a lot of pressure in your situation, especially if this does have something to do with somebody, a loved one here. Maybe you are trying to fix someone, or someone may feel like you're trying to change them in some type of way. Yeah, somebody in this situation feels a lot of pressure about something that might be going on, and maybe you're at a standstill. Maybe this is a situation where you are putting up boundaries with someone because maybe you feel like it's difficult to agree with this person, or it's difficult to, I don't know, coexist maybe at this time. Maybe this is a past situation. But I do see someone coming to you to resolve conflicts. So if there have been past conflicts having to do with a relationship, yeah, it feels like there's some instability currently as far as your relationship is concerned. Or you might feel that someone has been particularly destructive. You might feel called to modify your behavior. You're thinking about something. Let's see what happened, what went down between you and possibly a Leo. A Leo, Cancer. Looks like there's a child that's distancing themselves, being distant at this time. Somebody's not sure if there's a future here between the two of you. Somebody's questioning that this week. Some of you, like I said, I can't control like if this is a past tense situation or if this is something that you're experiencing this week. This is the energy that I'm getting. Definitely Leo. Leo is dominating your reading. Yeah, there is somebody coming to resolve a conflict with you. Now, if you are not having conflict with someone and you are a part of a third party, it could be them that's having conflict. You got a Virgo. This might even be people that you never thought you'd see again. Okay? They might be popping back up into your energy this week, Aquarius Nation or Cross Watcher. Yeah, it looks like there has been some type of blow up between you and someone, whether this week or in the past. You guys keep going down the same road, repeating the same type of cycles. This week it does feel like you are putting up boundaries, and it feels like you might be suspecting that somebody's up to something. I feel that way, and you might be specifically watchful of somebody. The person that comes up in your energy comes up as a trickster. And you got trick here. As if someone, I don't know why I get prostitution with that. Maybe some of you, somebody could be a prostitute in this situation. But I definitely feel like there's trust that has been broken in this situation. What is this trick and trickster about, Holy Spirit? What is going on with this situation? Negativity. Looks like maybe you feel like this person does bring negativity to your situation. This is you and your father. You and your baby's father, possibly. I did say some of you could be on the Capricorn cusp. Somebody's returning. I think somebody might be returning with a peace offer. I'm struggling not to say peace officer. Some of you could be getting a restraining order. Some of you could be going back to the house to get your things. Let me see. Let me really see what's going on. All right, with relationships. What's going on with a peace officer? Oh, your situation may involve law enforcement splitting apart. Yeah. Okay, so if that's the case this week, but like I did say, it seems like somebody is coming back to resolve something with you. Somebody feels called to fix a situation here. I think somebody's unpredictable. I think somebody might suffer from self-esteem issues too. There's been a lot of things that I feel have been left unsaid between you and this person, whomever this is, you and a family member, you and whomever. You guys have split apart this week. Compassion. And that's what I mean in the beginning when I was saying that somebody feels the need to come back and right their wrongs. They've placed a boundary because maybe somebody's questioning whether or not somebody's questioning someone's sincerity. Are they really coming back out of habit, or are they coming back out of sincerity? Because it looks like one of you, you're sincerely into this. Even though this person aggravates you, you might be very annoyed by this. One of you feels like the other one doesn't want to save this. And I think that there's been a lot of disrespect in your situation, a lot of broken promises. And if somebody's not a person of their word, and that might be an issue here, that could be what's creating a lot of chaos between you and this person. It just feels like you're in an atmosphere here, Aquarius Nation, where it's difficult for you to have a mature conversation with someone. The person that you're dealing with could be someone that takes offense easily, could be someone who is rejection sensitive. And so this week, Aquarius Nation, based on whatever happened in the recent past, I even feel like it could be the case this week. Something might come up this week that will possibly ignite your emotional triggers. So this might be a particularly sensitive week for you. Or you may feel like you are dealing with someone who is sensitive. Like I said, it could be a child. It could be a child in this situation that might feel like you're downplaying their feelings. And maybe right now somebody's feeling particularly defensive. Somebody likes to deflect too. So rather than, it seems like somebody might be quick to point out someone else's flaws, but they don't see their own. So based on a lot of different factors this week, I think somebody might be trying to really hide who they really are, or hide how really hurt they are. But I definitely feel that somebody feels disrespected on some level. And that could be what's creating tension between you and someone, or what did create tension. Yeah, I think you go way back with this person. You may have a history, a long history with this person, a friend or whomever this is. But I think somebody said something that was completely out of line. Somebody crossed the line, okay? And it could have been because of outside circumstances. It could have been over situations that had nothing to do with you. It just seems like somebody is under a lot of pressure, and maybe this is making somebody a ticking time bomb in the situation. Whatever the case, Aquarius Nation. As soon as I part the deck, sensitivity. And on the other side, forgive. So this is what I mean, a peace offering. This could be someone at a distance from you. This could be a long distance relationship for some of you. Maybe someone is wanting to come and see you. Yeah. For some of you, this feels like this is something that could be avoided this week. So your guys are saying, watch your words. Be careful of what you say. Okay? Because in some situations, in some instances, like I said, something could be avoided. Somebody ends up getting their feelings hurt. I definitely see a situation with accusations and a lack of trust and a fear that maybe their partner is going to leave them. It feels like maybe there has been an issue in the past where maybe there has been a partner that may have left for somebody else. I do see a very tense situation this week, and I definitely see, like I did say, this is you got a lot of, it seems like you're under a lot of stress. This is just a random side note. There might be some rainstorms around you. Well, speaking of all this pressure that's on you, all right, it looks like you've got some decisions that you're going to be making this week about something. Maybe this week you're not sure what you should do. If the decision that you should make is a yes or no. And I think this week you might be looking for guidance. Maybe you might find it difficult to kind of trust your own power in the situation. Yeah, here it is. Resolving conflict. So yeah, you do. You have someone that might be resolving a conflict with you. And yeah, I definitely feel like this could be your child. You might be observing that their aura is low. It's changed up. The way that they're carrying themselves is, it's obvious that their body language has changed. It's showing that something's up. So if this does have something to do with your child, and this does resonate, you may want to check in on your kid and make sure that they're okay emotionally. This could, of course, be your inner child this week also, that might just be a kind of feeling quite sensitive. There might be some things that trigger you, trigger some things that may go way back to your childhood. Aquarius. It's either some of you grew up with a missing father, or this is who you're fighting with. Your child's father, your own father. I think this week, Aquarius Nation, what might be dredged up for you as far as your childhood trauma has a lot to do with feeling safe emotionally with someone. Feeling like it's safe to let your guard down and really let people in. I think this week you do have a wall up. And I think that whatever this is, where there has been like a broken relationship, not the strongest bond with a parent of yours, the abandonment issues, the feelings of being left behind and not feeling good enough might be popping up. Either in you or in someone around you. Yeah. So yeah, this whole thing about decisions. It looks like you're faced with a decision this week. And maybe that might be triggering up this feeling of maybe feeling as though maybe you were never taught as a child the power of making your own decisions. So I think this week, Aquarius Nation, you might be questioning the steps that you're taking. Or let's see what this is about, Aquarius Nation. Oh, some of you are definitely moving. Definitely feel like there's some type of goal that you're trying to achieve this week, Aquarius. Maybe this is the reason for the excess pressure. This could be you making boundaries, creating boundaries with your schedule or with other people. Yeah, I think it is because you're feeling particularly sensitive. We did talk about that. Or, let's see. Some of you could really be watching a lot of tarot, Aquarius Nation. Maybe you do tarot. Got similar cards for Gemini. The last reading I did for Gemini. Spells, astrology, foresight. So maybe this is what you feel drawn to. Maybe this is what you're doing currently. I think that there might be a decision that you might be making with your work this week, Aquarius Nation. Neptune would be Pisces. Some of you are on the Aqua Pisces cusp. Whatever this is, as far as a decision that you're going to be making this week, your guides are definitely speaking to you about quieting your mind. Thank you, Spirit Guides. There is a wise decision that I feel like you're going to be making. I don't know what this is about. Let's see. What are you making a decision about? Lost in the ruins of the past. Okay. Definitely have some past trauma. We talked about that. You having such a wall up and it be so difficult for you to bring that wall down. Aqua Nation. What's going on? Retreat. Maybe some of you feel like you might need to go on a retreat. Maybe you are hoping to go on a vacation, or maybe this might be something that getting out of your normal everyday schedule, or the pace, the fast pace of maybe what you're dealing with right now, because it just seems like you're late for some things, or some things here about your schedule or about your life this week that maybe you feel like you're wanting to avoid. Person that maybe you're trying to avoid, or there's some type of task here. I honestly do feel like there is a lot of pressure on you. This could be pressure that you might have placed on yourself. 9 times out of 10, I think this is pressure that you're placing on yourself rather than it being imposed by other people. I think you are. You're talking to a close friend this week. Or somebody that you feel is trusted. That's going to be honest with you about maybe your situation, or give you an outside perspective, a third party's outside perspective on what your relationship is looking like, or maybe give you some pointers or suggestions on what you could possibly do to remedy your situation. I think what's of paramount concern for you this week, the thing that you're preoccupied with most, is your professional life. Some of you might be thinking about leaving a job possibly. Let's see what's going on with your professional life. Aquarius Nation. Maybe that's where this trickster is. Let's see what's going on. It does look like you do have a particular calling on your life, or this might be something that you are making. Yep, here it is, decisions to make. The seer, future prospects, the oracle. I think this is you. Like I did say, you read tarot, you do some type of divination, or this is what you feel called to do, or this is what brings you to tarot. This is what you're faced with some type of a decision. And I think either you are the person that gives guidance, or this is you seeking it from someone. Let's see what's going on for you. To conform is to die inside. That is Aquarius. I don't think that you want to conform to everyone else's expectations or everyone else's views. I think you're wanting to be yourself. I think you are wanting to march to the beat of your own drum, and I think there might be people around you, Aquarius Nation, that may want to change you. Or maybe they don't agree with maybe some decisions that you're making. I don't know. What's going on with Aquarius Nation in their professional life, Holy Spirit? Yeah, I think you are. Overview. I think you are going to a reader, or this is you, to get an overview of what your situation may look like from the outside looking in, or to get a bird's eye view of your situation, to make sure that you really are looking at your situation from all possible angles, and that you're not maybe being biased about the way that you're looking at things and missing certain details. Because it does feel like your guides are wanting for you to really pay attention to some details of whatever is going on around you. It's still here with organized discipline, attention to detail. I think this is what's going to take you very far. I do feel like you are running to keep up with the pace, Aquarius Nation. It might have had something to do with your finances, because it looks like last week, or maybe even this week, maybe there has been some type of a decrease, and this week it feels like you are stepping in to repair the damage. And because you are so busy and so focused, it feels like, again, you may need to pay attention to detail. If you're needing to leave earlier for an appointment, you may need to, because it looks like, what am I trying to say? Punctuality is going to be needed this week. Yep. It looks like it. It just seems like this week you're panicky. And this is definitely a time for you to stay level-headed, because, I don't know, it just feels like there might be some things that pop up, Aquarius Nation, that kind of throw you off. Let's see what's really going on for the Aquarius. I did talk to you about we are talking about your work life, and we are talking about there being a trickster. Somebody might have some tricks up their sleeve this week, Aquarius Nation, while you are at work this week. You do have some type of legal matter that I feel like you might be dealing with. As soon as I part the deck, bully. Is this why you might be? I don't know. That's not like Aquarius. I don't know. That could be why you might be thinking about, that might be a decision that you might be making. Some type of harassment at work. I think somebody is trying to get on your nerves, or this could be where the emotional trigger is this week, Aquarius Nation. Oh, yeah, you got somebody that's coming in to drink your energy, depleting your energy in some type of way. So I think that's why you're putting up boundaries. Clear, cancel, release. This has something to do with gossip. There's the ish starter there. So somebody this week is definitely coming in to start some problems with you. Or this is somebody spreading rumors about you in whatever type of way, for whatever reason. Why? Who is Aquarius in the reading? We did say oracle, right? So maybe you are in the tarot community. And it might be people spreading rumors about you. Who is Aquarius in this reading? I think you are somebody that offers insight or help or advice on some level. Who is Aquarius in this reading, Holy Spirit? Ooh, I express my intuition with self-confidence and love. Okay. Somebody sees you as self-confident. And loving. And somebody with a very high intuition. And there might be some people that don't really like that, you know? Like I did say, you come up as an oracle. So you are somebody that is being sought after for advice, for help in some type of way. People trust you. People see you as someone that can give them insight on some level. It might have something to do with finances. Yeah, extrasensory perception. I got this for Scorpio. You might have Scorpio in your chart. And then we got cleansing, protection, blessing. So I definitely feel like there is some negativity being thrown at you. I did talk to you about an energy vampire. Now I'm talking to you about serpents, snakes in the grass. People with, and this is why we got trick and trickster here. So, yeah. Oh, let's see. Holy Spirit, help us connect the dots. What's going on with Aquarius at work? Now, I will say that some of you could be going to school. Maybe you are students. Or maybe there's some type of skill that you're learning. Maybe you're trying to upgrade something here with your gifts. Somebody's trying to block your money, this feels like. That's what this feels like to me, honestly. Anyway, I think that there might be, I do feel like you're coming off of a loss, Aquarius, where there has been some type of decrease. And this week, it does feel like you're trying to increase your finances. And it does feel like maybe you are trying to stay focused. Yeah. Maybe this is, you're doing something other than your 9 to 5. This is a side hustle that maybe you're trying to build and get off the ground. And I did say that some of you could have some type of a writing talent. Or you sing. You might have a musical talent. Whatever the case, it just seems like somebody does not like what you bring to the table. Or there could be somebody that feels like maybe you're getting way more attention than they are. So I think somebody might be trying to get you to leave the job. Or it could be vice versa. But be mindful of the fact that there might be some trickery. Or these are other people that might be trying to get into other people's ear about you. To, you know, as an attempt to, I don't know, maybe get people not to like you. Yeah, I think this might be some people that might be creating, or I think they would like to create some type of unexpected setback. I'm trying to see like how does this happen? Yeah, you got people that are gossiping. They might be trying to divert the focus to them, possibly. Yeah, I definitely feel like you are a seeker of knowledge. You got to be a spiritualist on some level. And I just feel like there are people that, I don't know. I can't give an explanation as to why. I mean, this is the case pretty much every time we do a reading, Aquarius. That this is the type of stuff that's going on in the background. I always like to know why. So let's take a look. Oh, I guess, yeah. The devil, the star. That's you. Or somebody that doesn't like you. It could be a Capricorn that doesn't like you. Or you could definitely be on the Capricorn Aquarius cusp. You could possibly be an activist of some type. Maybe you are an advocate. You advocate for people on some level. See, this is why, yeah, see, you do have an enemy. He's trying to push you down. So this could be somebody talking mess to you, talking bad, but talking ish about you. We already see that. This is definitely somebody trying to create some type of hardship for you financially. Somebody wants to see you down and out, Aquarius Nation. Somebody wants to see you without money. This might be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or somebody with Taurus or Virgo or Capricorn in their chart. Definitely somebody is sending you some negative energy here. Same old, right? Yep, here's a Virgo. Definitely. Okay. So now we see you got a Virgo here. This is somebody that's trying to ruin your reputation through gossip. So this is why your guides this week, Aquarius Nation, they're saying clear, cancel, release. It may be necessary for you to block out this type of energy from what you're doing or what your main goal is or whatever the priority is. It's like, as usual, there'll be people that might be coming up into your energy this week that might be trying to throw you off. It doesn't stop you from winning though, Aquarius. It feels like there's still a lot of glory and a lot of success here. It seems like your angels get the glory. You get the glory on some level. Yeah, you guys are saying choose peace. There's people here that it looks like they're trying to pull you out of character. Yeah, I think you are. You're someone that is here to inspire other people. And there's some people that just, you know, have taken an issue with that. So regarding your career, Holy Spirit, you guys say, am I consistently showing up? I did say in the beginning, maybe you're running away from something. Maybe there's something here that maybe you're not wanting to face. It could be that regarding that when it comes to your career. The royal garment. Yeah, see, I feel like you do have a divine purpose. Pathway, direction, purpose, change. I think that there is something about your purpose that is about to change. Or this is something within your purpose, since we were talking about organized discipline, attention to detail, and am I consistently showing up? I just feel that something is causing you to maybe not really, maybe you're kind of losing inspiration. The mood has changed when it comes to your work situation. I don't know. It just feels like maybe you're at a crossroads and maybe you're not sure about what pathway to choose. So this week, I think for a lot of Aquas, you might be questioning that. Are there some limiting beliefs that are holding you back? What else could this mean? There is always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask yourself, what else could this mean? This makes a lot of sense since we're talking about overview. This week you might need to step out of the trigger having to do with that situation. Take the trigger off and really look at your situation. Is there really a different meaning that this could take on? Is there some type of pattern that may need to be broken with your work? Either way, like I said, something this week may trigger you, whether this is someone at home or at your work. But I definitely feel like this has something to do with a stagnant routine that might be necessary for you to step out of. It just seems like there might be some people around you, Aquarius Nation, that are obviously creating some obstacles for you for whatever reason. It feels like it might be due to jealousy. That's usually what we kind of see when we search the cards to see what the issue is and why this energy is being cast towards you. Some people are asking you a lot of private questions, infringing on your privacy. There's somebody that's playing mind games with you at work. I think somebody wants you to lose your cool. Either way, I think you might be putting together a game plan about either changing your job entirely or changing some aspect of your job. Is it time to put up boundaries with certain people having to do with your job? I just feel like you might be noticing some red flags with some people around you. But either way, regarding a financial situation, okay, because it does feel like you're clutching to your money. You're holding on to it. It's just a feeling of lack that maybe you have. Either a feeling of lack or that's just what it is. It's somebody, an outsider trying to create that for you. But I think that there might be some aspect of your life where you might be selling yourself short. And I think you guys are trying to get you to maybe take a look at what you might want to do about this. So you may feel like you're not getting paid with your birth. Or maybe it's a situation where you feel like you're not paid enough to deal with these type of people. And I think you might be finding a way to free yourself of something that has been holding you back. On whatever level this means, what are we talking about, Holy Spirit? Whatever you choose will be correct. All right. Direction, purpose, change. Whatever you choose will be correct. I think you're going to be led towards the right path. I definitely feel like your guides are going to be empowering you with the answers that you need as far as whatever this is that's going on with your career. Holy Spirit, what is going on? Aquarius. In their career, your prayers are being answered. Your prayers have been received by the divine. Answers will come soon. Although perhaps in the forms you didn't expect. So maybe this is you. Maybe you have been praying for some type of answer or looking for some type of direction with something that you're working on, something that just seems like it's a bit up and down, a bit unstable, or you've been trying to stabilize your money. And I think there might be some creative ideas or some solutions that come up this week that maybe you didn't look at before that may cause you to maybe, figure out what change might need to be made in this situation. And it'll help you decide which pathway to go, what pathway to choose. And that could have something to do with moving, maybe. But either way, you guys are wanting you to trust where you're being led. Because it does feel like you're being led in a higher direction. But you got to be able to trust your intuition. Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. So whatever this is, I did say that some of you may have a musical talent. You have a vocal talent in some type of way. Either way, I feel like you're about to step into your purpose or get the confirmation that you may need having to do with your purpose and to help you get out of this scattered energy. Because at the beginning of the week, the beginning of the 7 days, Aquarius, it just seems like your energy is fragmented, it's scattered. It might be difficult for you to focus. And it might have something to do with the outside noise. Yeah. People running their mouth, people are trying to get in your head, people that are trying to trigger you. You guys are saying cancel this mess out. Choose peace and stay focused. It might feel like it's difficult to choose peace, but you guys are saying you can do it. It's possible. Or whatever this is that you're breaking away from, because it seems like there's some type of repetitive pattern that you may need to break away from. Yes. Freedom. There's something that's holding you back on some level. But for a majority of you, I feel like you are on the right path. And your guys are saying persistence is going to be necessary. Or it's going to be something that's, you might be realizing that that is something that is plausible in your situation, even though it may feel like it's not. Something is really aggravating you. So maybe you might be communicating with somebody who shares your struggles. who understands where you're coming from. But I think your self-talk and the things that you're saying to yourself are going to be very key this week. They're going to be very important in how you kind of play this out. Okay, I don't see Aquarius as a quitter. But I think that you might, I don't know, there's something about your situation that may need to come to an end so that you can have a better beginning. Yep, so you know, have gossip not once but twice. Okay, you got a lot of people running their mouth about you, Aquarius. You got a lot of eyeballs on you for whatever reason. Yeah, but I think you're going to be unboxing your emotions this week. Maybe you might be active on your socials. Maybe you might be expressing your emotions online. You got some worries and fears that I feel like are going to be in the background of your situation. And I feel like you might be going on a vacation, even if it's just a mini vacation, you know? Staying at home, but really just kind of distancing yourself from work in order to have some quiet time. In order to figure out what your next path is going to be, what your next decision is going to be. Yeah. It looks like there's a problem here that you're overthinking, or you're feeling rather anxious and nervous about it. At the same time, in the background of your situation, somebody has lost trust with you. I think somebody might be trying to work their way back towards you. I think somebody wants you guys to bounce back from some type of heartache. So this is why I think someone may be coming in to ask for forgiveness. Someone's thinking about it. They want to resolve a conflict with you. This person may come forward. Somebody feels the need to right their wrongs, or this could definitely be you in a situation, Aquarius. It could be you that may want to right your wrongs on some level. I do see a court situation. Some of you, it feels like you might be particularly concerned about a court situation. This could be why you might be going to a reader as well. Somebody putting up an ancestor altar, possibly. Some of you lose your father. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Somebody is missing you for sure. And somebody is asking forgiveness. I don't know. They want to. Let's see. Since that keeps coming up. And then we'll see what's going on with this court decision. Yeah. See, somebody sees you walking away. They feel like you're looking forward and not looking back on this situation. Whoever that is, that's who's thinking about you. Aquarius Nation. Comes out right. Comes out again. Some of you dance. Let's take a look, Aquarius, at this court situation. You know, I'm calling it a court situation. But this might have something to do with maybe something that you might need to take care of as far as like your legal paperwork is concerned, as far as your driving. Like this might be a driver's license that you might need to take care of. Maybe you might need to go to court to take care of situations such as this. That might be something that's stressing you out. Maybe that's something that you're feeling stressed over. But whatever the case is, Aquarius Nation, it seems like with this legal situation, seems like it works out in your favor. But it does feel like somebody might be lying on you regarding a court matter. Conflict and danger, lie and wait. So yeah, this might have something to do with a legal situation. There could be some type of conflict here, possibly having to do with this King of Swords. But this feels like, honestly, this is like Archangel Michael coming in, stepping into your situation to help you with something here. This is, once again, and this is a legal situation. Your guys are definitely telling you to utilize your common sense in a situation. It just seems like somebody might be trying to throw you off your game, Aquarius Nation. That's what I feel. This might have something to do with a legal situation. I think that's something that you're worried about. You're tired of something happening over and over again. I think this is the week, Aquarius Nation, where you decide to, you know, take action on something. It seems like you left something lingering for a while. Something might be a bit time sensitive. Time is of the essence with something. I think there's something that your guides are telling you. You got to make sure that you take the time to get something done, to get something taken care of, to get something off of your to-do list that maybe has been sitting there and lingering for a while. Same time, Aquarius Nation, I can't help but to notice some of you. I did mention you have a musical talent. You play an instrument, possibly. There's something about your voice that I feel like you're meant to convey. Like you sing, possibly. Like I said, you have some type of musical talent. And I think you might be deciding to share that with the world. That's why this card says, beware who you trust. This feels like this is a friend of yours. I don't know. This might be somebody that you are trusting. And somebody is two-faced, Aquarius Nation. What is this about? It's like I got in Scorpio. Something about your house. Something like your house is haunted, possibly, or this is like your guide saying be careful about who you're inviting into your home. Somebody's energy is off, Aquarius Nation. You might have some laundry. Random side note, it just seems like you have a lot of maybe household chores that maybe you haven't finished. Aquarius, that might be calling your name this week. Yeah. We already know somebody's trying to stop you from destiny. Yep, 7 of Swords. We already talked about there being a hidden enemy. We already talked about that. That's already been established. And I definitely feel like this is Archangel Michael. We talked about that. Stepping in to take care of your enemies, to defeat your enemies. Because I don't know if this is why you're afraid of something, some type of financial situation. I think you're avoiding someone in particular. There's a Taurus here. Yeah, so you do. You have a two-faced individual. There's somebody that's coming after you with a bunch of lies. I don't know what this is about, but it does feel like there's some type of destructive behavior you're having to do with somebody that is just extremely stubborn and deceptive. You have a stubborn, deceptive individual that's coming to bring you some type of illusions. And I also see somebody instigating the situation. And I also see somebody instigating the situation. Yeah, that's what I definitely see. So just use your intuition when it comes to people that are around you. For some of you, this is a romantic partner. Okay, yeah, this is somebody that's trying to mislead you in some type of way, or mislead other people having to do with you. Lying, deceiving. And I don't think it comes as a surprise to you, Aquarius. I think you have some type of an idea that this might be happening. Because Archangel Michael steps in with whatever this situation involves. And I think this situation is going to look differently for everyone listening. But yeah, you do. You have this situation and you have Archangel Michael stepping in to help you with something here. Having to do with somebody that might be trying to set you up in some type of way. Cast you in a bad light in some type of way. Let's see. I'm trying to see what this person is trying to do. We do see some situations going on with your money. We already talked about that. Yeah, this is fears. This might be somebody trying to cast fear and doubt in your mind about something that might be going on here. Again, this might be somebody that's coming to your door. You have thank you and welcome, as if this is a welcome mat. That's what I mean. Somebody's coming to your house, to your establishment. Two-faced individuals. Listen to your intuition about some people that are around you and their motives this week, Aquarius. It doesn't seem like it's just a this week thing. It seems like it's a constant thing. These might be people that you know. These might even be family members of yours. These might be people that are close to you. Virgo moon. You got a cusper here, and what usually follows Virgo is Leo. Yep, just as I stated. Virgo, Leo. This could be your father, possibly. This could be your baby's dad. Yes. Opposition and conflict, Capricorn Sun. This involves you. You might be a Capricorn you might be on the cusp of Capricorn. This just seems like this is somebody that you've had family arguments with. You have Pisces. Virgo's dominating this. You have Virgo, earth signs are dominating this reading right now. So there's definitely an earth sign, father of earth. There's an earth sign coming toward you. Maybe you're concerned that somebody is stalking you, watching you. There's definitely some gossip, and there's this Ten of Swords. Oh, I think this is a two-faced friend being revealed to you. Somebody that's cunning. And this person might have Scorpio in their chart. Yes, thank you, Spirit guys. See the truth. Something is going to be revealed. You're going to see the truth about something. About someone that is around you. About someone who is two-faced. It does not have the best of intentions for you. Somebody that is lying. Somebody that has a lying, deceitful tongue. Do not fear the unknown. Did I say somebody's coming to give you the evil eye? Goodness. It seems like this might even be people that you know. People that are close to you. Aquarius. I think you might be getting to know something about these people this week. But either way, yeah, see that? Libra, Virgo. Create. Somebody creating a web of lies at work. It might be at home, around your home, whatever the case. Definitely pick up Leo very heavily. All right, let's move on to the advice. Holy Spirit, what is the advice about these situations? Your loved ones are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. Okay, so maybe this is fear that you have about your loved ones. Maybe if this is not going on directly with you, maybe you have fear that maybe somebody might be chasing or stalking somebody that you care about. Your guides are saying, this is where Archangel Michael steps in and tells you that your loved ones are safe. Your angels are definitely encamped around your loved ones. All right, Holy Spirit, one more for the Aquarius nation. The advice for Aquarius. Open up to your spiritual gifts, and beneath that, step into the spotlight. And you got this card talking about reveal your gifts. Maybe you have been hiding your gifts. Maybe you're afraid to express your gifts in some type of way. Some of you, it feels like you are chakra healers. And some of you, this is your passed on loved ones. Maybe you're a psychic medium. You're definitely connecting with your past loved ones this week. And maybe this is you. Like I did say, maybe you are a psychic medium. Maybe this is something about your path that you're getting to know. If this is not you, then this is the people that are around you. You are protected, Aquarius. And so it seems like that's what these people fail to realize. That you're protected. That Aquarius nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you feel that this reading was helpful, Aquarius nation, hit the thumbs up, hit the like on this video. Consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. If you would like to book a personal reading, the way to do so would be to head over to my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Thank you, Aquarius Nation, for choosing to spend this time with me. Have a blessed and peaceful week, Aquarius. Take good care. Peace out.